Hi and welcome to this Fusion 360 tutorial. What we're going to look at today is the pipe feature in Fusion 360. So as you can see on screen, we have 4 activities or challenges which will either introduce or develop your existing knowledge in relation to the pipe feature in Fusion 360. If you need any of the completed files or documents associated with these challenges, please check the description below. So what we're going to do is jump into Fusion and have a go. So on screen is the first pipe activity we're going to create. So this is a simple design. However, it's a very good design to learn about how the pipe feature functions. So we're going to click on this sketch just to see what the dimensions are, as you can see there. And then we're going to click on the plus. So we're going to recreate that design. So I'm going to click on sketch, click on this center, and we're going to start out by drawing some different size circles. So we're going to start with one that's 40, then 60, then 80. So I've got 40. So C for circle 60, and C for circle, okay, 80. What I'm going to do then is start to create a line here, and I'll look at creating a line on some of these as well. So we're going to go for L for line, okay, and I'm going to go from that center one and just drag that out for now. We're then going to go for another line, so again from the center, and this one's going to be dimensioned from there to there, okay, 5 millimeters. We're going to use a T for trim, okay, I'll go to trim at the top. What I'm going to do is going to create a path for this to go around. Now, if I just go to this sketch and have a look, it's going to go around the outside first. Okay, step back in and go round again, and step back in and go round again. Right, so what I'm going to do is press T. I'm going to trim away these. Okay, so we're going to start going up here and around. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to come to here, so we're going to delete that. It's going to go all the way around there. Okay, so we're going to delete that. Now, so just check. Okay, so we've got sketch going around here. Going to remove this one. Okay, and we're going to move this one here. So just getting my path correct. So going all the way around like that. Okay, we're going to come into here. I'm going to delete that. It's going to go all the way around to there. Then it's going to come back and go around to there. I'm going to click on dimension, and I'm just going to dimension that 40 and click tick. So with the dimensions not on, you can see it a bit clear now what's going to happen. If we go up to, okay, pipe, so path to follow is this one, okay, and we're going to go on the distance of 1 by 10 millimeters. Now, it's come up with an error. So you might be thinking, why has that come up with an error? Okay, what's gone wrong? So if we untick this, click on that first one, that's going to work. Okay, so this, if you untick it, this is where you can find out where the errors are in your design. So I'm going to click on this next one. Okay, I'm going to change this to 5. So at the moment, this is working. It's following the path. I'm going to select that one there. Okay, and you can see it's a bit closer, but we can change it in a minute. So we're going to go up to this one. So that's working. We're going to go up to this one. That's working. And we're going to go up to that one, and that's working. So sometimes you may have to untick your chain depending on the design you're doing. Now you'll see here, these are quite close together. So if I change this to say 4 millimeters, you'll see that the pipe, okay, automatically goes around here using a circular, or I could change it to square if I wanted to, or triangle. And I could even go hollow. Now hollow, if I hover over here, if I untick it, you see it's a solid. If I go hollow, it now gives the option of how thick I want that wall thickness to be, so 1 millimeter. And I can click OK. And that's quickly created that pipe. Now a pipe will, okay, only follow a design that is a single path. So you can see here, it's gone along here and it's gone around, 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 and around. I'm going to show you what will happen if I actually delete that, come back into this sketch here. All right, and I'm going to go and add a line, say, back into there. I'm going to click the green tick. And I'm going to go and show my sketch. And as you can see now, okay, we haven't got one continuous path. So the pipe's going to go down here, and then it's going to go, what's going to happen? So let's have a look. So if we go to pipe, path to follow, first one, done. Are we going to go second one? Done. It comes across. Third one, that one, okay, that one, and so on. So that will work. However, if I now try and click that, okay, it won't connect those together. Okay, it will not see that and think, oh, I'll just put a pipe just between those two bits there. It won't work. Okay, so again, if I come back to this, I could go to there, I could go to that, but then I want to go and select this one, it won't work. Okay, it'll probably go to that one because that's a continual path there, and then it'll probably go to that one, and it might go to this one on the outside. No, there you go, come up with an error again. Okay, so the way it works, it will only follow a single sort of path. So again, if I come back into this and I delete this one here, come back out of it, it will then just recreate the pipe because I'm following, if I hold control, each one of these, let go control to preview it. Okay, I've gone all the way around there, that one, and I go all the way around and click that one. And I've completed that coil. Now the other option, and the last thing in here to have a look at, is what's called distance, so 1. So at the moment, 1 means it's 100%, so it's going all the way around 100% of that sketch. If I decided for some reason I wanted it to be 50%, I could type 0.5, and it's going to start off from here, and it's going to go all the way around, but that's only to 50%. Again, I could change it to 75%, 80%, or whatever percentage you want, and then I click OK, and as you can see, it's only followed the certain percentages of that path. So that's where you've got a bit of extra control if you wanted to reduce the size of that pipe. So what I'm going to show you now is how you can use the pipe feature to either remove or add material to an existing body. What we've got here at the back is we've got a spherical shape, so a sphere or ball shape. And what I've done is I've used a pipe, okay, to remove, and in this instance it is a circular pipe, so remove that from that surface to create that sort of curved groove going around it. And then what I've done is then I've created a pattern, okay, to create a number of grooves. On the opposite one here is rather than removing the material, on this one I've added the material to it, and this time I've done a cross section of a square, and you can see I've added that sort of feature and repeated it around. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just going to go back in time and see what we've got here. Okay, so I've created a sphere or a ball shape. You could do that either using revolve, or you could do that by just creating sphere. Okay, then what I've done is I just turned on the sketch like so. So that's my sketch that I've used to create, okay, the spherical shape. If you create the spherical shape using a sphere, then what you'll have to do, okay, is on the plane that runs through there, you draw a circle, okay, the same size to use this technique. I'm just going to turn those origins off. So what I'm going to do now is I've basically created a copy, okay, just to show you. So we're going to turn off add, we're going to look at cut first. So if I now go into pipe, and I've got this sketch, I'm going to use that path. And I've got the distance, so that means 100% all the way around. Okay, and what we're going to do here is, if we select this, we've got circle, okay, section of say 5mm, so that's the size of the actual circle it's going to remove, okay, and sectional thickness, okay, if we click on top, you'll see what happens here. I don't want this to be hollow, so I'm going to tick that. Okay, don't want it to be hollow, I just want it to remove that material there. So distance of 1, okay, and we've got that circular, and it's on cut. If we click join, that's going to add material, okay, but we want to cut it. and then click OK. And you can see I've created that first sort of groove going around it. I can go back into here, and if I want to, I could change the size of that. Click OK, and again that will update. All depends on what size and creation you want. And again the same, I could change it to remove a triangular or rectangular section as well. In this instance, I want a circle. So that's quite easily done. And then now we can go into create, and we could go pattern, circle pattern. The feature is that pipe I've just created. The axis would be the green one, and you can decide on how many you want to actually remove. And then we click on 5 and click OK. And as you can see, that's removed those grooves from that object. If I now hide that one and turn on add, what we're going to do this time is the opposite. So we're going to make sure my sketch is on, which I'm going to use. I'm going to go create pipe, select the path, which is this one. This time we're going to add material. So we're going to click join, and I'm going to change it to square. I'm going to keep the section the same size. I can always change that later. I'm going to go 5. I don't want it to be hollow, so untick that. Click join. And this time you can see that's gone all the way around. If I wanted it to go part of the way around, like we've seen before, I could just change that and go, actually I want it to go halfway, so 50%. Okay, as you can see there, it's just going 50% of the way. So you've got options. Again, I'm now going to go create. I'm going to go down to pattern. I'm going to go circular pattern again. What feature? The pipe, the axis, this axis here, and again you can decide on how many you want to add. And then click OK. And then this time I've added material to it. So the first one was removing materials using a circular section, and this one is adding material using a square section. And again, in any of these options you can edit those and change the dimensions.
Thanks for watching, and if you found this content helpful, please click like and subscribe, and also check out any other resources and videos created using the links in the description. I'll see you on the next one.